It's Allison Sullivan with Stamp Crazy with Allison, and this is my Tips and Tricks Tuesday series. Today I'm going to show you distinctive stamps and show you a few little tips. So let me show you, first of all, in the catalog. This is on page 80. This is the Healing Hugs stamp set at the bottom here. But I wanted to just draw your attention to this little symbol up here in the left corner. Whenever there is a stamp set that's offered or featured that has this little distinctive stamp image, so you'll see it here on the Healing Hugs, and I believe the one on the next page, yes, Forever Lovely, also has the distinctive, so hopefully you can see that. That indicates that that's the kind of stamp it is. Now, distinctive stamps are a trademark stamp. They're exclusive to Stampin' Up. In fact, they develop them. They take a photograph, the artists draw an image, photograph is taken of the image, and then that's produced in a stamp. And the advantages of it are that you can get these multi-dimensional depth with some texture looking images by just inking it in one color and stamping it. So you don't have to layer the stamps to get that two-step or three-step look. It's all in one stamp. Okay, so that's basically what they are. So let me show you some examples. So here we go, Come Sail Away, a suite of products, the lighthouse here. So you can see that that is just one stamp. It's inked up and stamped, and you get this multi-dimensional look. Same with the rope. Here we have a card made with the To a Wild Rose stamp set, and we've got the same idea. You can see the different colors and dimensions, and that's just created with one stamp. This one's a little bit more subtle. This is very Versailles, and it's the leaves that are distinctive. And this one is Beautiful Friendship with these beautiful flowers, and you can see the two different colors, but that's just created with one stamp. That's what makes them so unique. Here's another one with the stamp To a Wild Rose, done in a lighter color. Here's Healing Hugs. And then the last one, this is from a product suite that's going to be introduced November 1st to customers. It's Christmas Time Is Here suite, and this is the Christmas Rose. So again, you can see the different dimensions in that stamp. Let me show you the actual stamps so you can see what I'm talking about. So for instance, let me grab the Christmas Rose. So this is what the stamp looks like. It just looks like any other stamp, but you can kind of see it's got some differential depth to it. And same with the Beautiful Friendship. So let's just open this up again. Hopefully you can see that it's got different variances of not color, but let me try shading. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, the shading in that stamp. And here's one that's interesting. This is called Stargazing. And this is a cling stamp, so it's not as obvious as it is on the photopolymers because that just looks like one big blob. But when you stamp it, you get this wonderful variation of image. It just kind of pops off the page. So isn't that cool? Now, sometimes people have problems with these stamps, so I'm just going to show you a tip. This is my tips and tricks. So the stamp I'm using is from Healing Hugs. It's this one here, Beautiful Rose. And if you take a stamp pad and you ink up your stamp and stamp the image, you sometimes get a blotchy image or it's just not defined. And so to avoid that, here's the tip. So you're going to take your ink pad, and this is quite a vibrant color. This is lovely lipstick. And I'm going to take a plastic spoon and I'm going to just push the color over to the side. So I'm just wanting that color to be lighter in this part of the stamp pad. So now when I ink that same image up, I'm going to get the definitions of all the different textures in that rose. Here's another example. I did this one here. You can see this is without moving the ink, and this is after moving the ink. So you can see all the petals on that small rose. When you're finished, you can leave this, close it and leave it. And sometimes if your ink pad is really well inked, it'll just kind of move back over and it'll be back to the stronger color the next time you go to use it. And of course, if it gets too light or you've moved too much ink, you can always add a few drops of refill just to the ink pad to refresh it and bring it back. So thanks so much for joining me on my Tuesdays Tips and Tricks, and try Distinktive stamps yourself. Thanks so much.